Hello, people of the internet. I'm Mount Plan. Welcome back to the Kilmac League. I've got some really exciting games this week, starting with Central United and Dungarvan, CF Dungarvan. Yeah, it's really crunch time for these two teams, but it was Dungarvan who got the ball rolling first. Begahana picking the pocket of the central midfield, and Tommy Harty having to fend off a defender on his way to the goal. He wouldn't have lasted much longer, but he picked the right time to fire the cannons and score the first goal, and then he was in again, trying to get a second goal. And even from a bad position, he managed to cut inside and fight off really determined central defence to get the second goal. And inside 25 minutes, Dungarvan were in dreamland. And yeah, it was pretty uneventful for the rest of the game, but a vital win for Dungarvan, keeping their hopes barely alive. It would remain to be seen how the other teams around them would fare, giving them a chance at really seizing the title. Dunhill Electrical Company were next, and they played TFR in 55. Or in 55, having a serious chance of going for the title. They didn't want to slip up in a game that they were highly expected to win. Frank Rijkaard almost scored a wonder goal there, but it was cleared away by the Dunhill defence. And then it almost looked as though nothing would happen, but Scott Bodrin, marauding run, saved the day for Room 55. They kept it going. The late goal specialists in the Kilmac League struck again, although to be honest, you would have expected them to have things wrapped up a lot earlier in the game than that. It almost looked like there might be a break on for Dunhill, but I think that was well covered, and either way the referee blew it up. So a vital win, not in convincing fashion for TFR, but at this stage it only matters if you win. Tesco Ballybeg Wanderers really only had pride to play for at this stage of the season. They didn't. It was very disappointing for the season to finish in the way that it did, but they were still playing for something, because they got a goal first of all. There with Tesco Ballybeg himself scoring, and then he was in again behind the defence, almost sliding away, but Mo Salah was on hand to finish the goal. So 2-0. I mean, 2-0 is it's alright. Yeah, so anyway then, kick off from Domino's Pizza Zimbabwe went a bit awry. Jake McCormack winning that one somehow, and Josh Ryan slotting in Tesco Ballybeg. He was able to get the third goal of the game with a nice finish across Mr. Mustafi in the Domino's Pizza Zimbabwe goal. And then Tesco Ballybeg was in again. He got a hat-trick, completed his hat-trick there, and nice finish. Making a 4-0 Domino's Pizza Zimbabwe. Normally don't get hammered like this, so I guess it's a bit of something to be proud of. Aoife Dooley Cullinan getting the fifth goal there, making a 5-0. So yeah, as I said, they really don't get hammered at home very often, so this was a real shock, a real blow to their pride as well. They tried to get a goal back in the last minute, but it wouldn't happen for him. It just, despite the best efforts of Tesco Ballybeg to give him one. Now 5-0 in Tesco Ballybeg himself gets to keep the match ball. Green Bay Astros were at home to Kildisco, and again a game where there really only appeared to be one winner, but we do know the banana skins are possible in the Kilmac League, and it very nearly happened with the post being hit there by Kildisco. I think Kildisco himself got that one. It was a real battling display, and this almost went in from I don't know who did that, but yeah, desperately trying to get the goal were Greenway Astros, and that effort from Zach Elbazzetti was the closest they came. It's really poor stuff from Greenway Astros. They almost lost the game there as well. You could say they were second best, but it's a real hammer blow to their title chances. A 0-0 draw doesn't serve them well. John Walters FC and Fire Station was a game I really wasn't expecting to be in any way good, to be honest with you. But you never know. These two teams trying not to finish bottom of the table. There is a bit to play for. John Walters went on the attack, but it was Diego Maradona who held back in defence, and he went on a run, pretty much going the whole length of the field. I mean, Diego Maradona, you've got to expect this sort of stuff, and he fires into the bottom corner. Can we consider that for goal of the season? Maybe we can, and it happened so early on in the game as well. I don't know why I designed the away kit to look like an optical illusion, but I did, and I remember that was a deliberate decision. Mr. Injuries nipped in there past John Walters and slotted it to Killian Power, who scored. Or sorry, Emer Martin. Excuse me. Emer Martin scored the second goal of the game for St. Declan's Athletic. Yeah, really nice work there. But John Walters did get in and score a goal for John Walters FC. The pass and the assist from John Walters as well, making it 2-1. So with them back in the game, it appeared there was going to be a bit of a tense finish. A bit of messing around in the Fire Station defence. John Walters got in and scored. Really should have been better defending there, I think. But it's 2-2 now, and the home side will feel that they have a chance to take this game with scruff of the neck and score the winner. But Fire Station also had plenty going for them. Imelda Bodrin scoring an absolute thunderbolt. I think we can consider this one certainly for goal of the season. I mean, phew, that was quite a finish. Diego Maradona then got this. I mean, what can you say about that? I'm making it 4-2. It's a really spectacular goal from Diego. God, I feel bad about this. But yeah, really good work from Fire Station. You know, they're just a fantastic effort. I mean, there's not a whole lot else you can say, really. But yeah, we're going to get another look at it. Just really into the side net. No, I don't think you can blame anyone. Maybe giving him too much space, I guess you could say. Almost ended up being a 5th goal from John Walters, but yeah, not quite. So yeah, it finished 4-2 to Fire Station. Nice win for the Pride. Nice win for Pride. Kiersey's United played Greenway Rovers in a fixture that last year would have been described as classic. This year it's only been described as mediocre. Matango Babongo got forward for Kiersey's United. And you have two players doing the same tackle at the same time. He was very unlucky not to score there. He had everybody sliding around. But it was looking like it could have been an upset, with Raul getting in very early on, almost scoring, and no, not quite. But they were incredibly lucky, you have to say, Kiersey's United, and it wasn't the only time they would be looking at that. And I like that stat that they both had 80% pass completion. Yeah, but Raul would not need a third invitation to score. I mean, that's a fantastic finish, to be fair, but yeah, very poor goal keeping, very poor passing. Kyle Scanlon then, or sorry, no, I'm reading the wrong team. It's Mouseman who hits it, and yeah, I mean, really fine effort. Almost immediate response from Kiersey's United, determined to claim for the first time the Kilmac League trophy. Great effort. Shit. A great effort from the midfielder. Really, smashing stuff. But yeah, then they needed a winner, and Hugi Beppa Spingy, I guess, as reliable as they come. 2-1, making it. And to be fair, Greenway Rovers didn't have a whole lot to play for at that point. I guess just making old rivals sweat would have been the only thing. But yeah, this looked like it might result in something when they got the ball and they tried to break forward with it, but they were a bit too passive going forward, and because of that, the referee blew for full time, leaving the score at 2-1. A vital win for Kiersey's and the teams of Greenway Astros and Century United that were, and CF Dungarvan that were hoping earlier for a good result, would not get it. Zinedine Zidane for Atletico Sunflower Shop scored a fantastic goal away to Port Law United in what appeared to be heading to a shock win early on for the worst team in the league, as I've dubbed them. Sean Power then played in Warren Cleary, and he had acres of space, and he had a man to aim at on the far side if he needed it. He didn't, by the way, and slotted past Rusty Morrissey very comfortably, making it 1-1. So any fears about a potential upset were looking to be put to bed, but Liam Brady picked the pocket of the Port Law midfield, and Kilmac Barbers scored a goal. You can't believe it. It's unbelievable, Jeff. And making it 2-1. But Sean Power then broke forward, and he found Nathan Cleary-Alsbury, and with only one defender back to mark the two men, it was really something. Really, it was only one way it was going to end. And Sean Power, a nice finish into the bottom corner, but he had all day to do it, really. Yeah. So then we're looking at another one. It's Oakwem Jonathan Shrimala slots past Shannon Kenny to make it 3-2. Can you believe it? Warren Cleary then, another one. This is a really exciting game that I wasn't expecting. It was Fionn Ryan that time who scored the goal. I don't know who that was. Don't know who that is. But anyway, Sean Power then found Fionn Ryan, and Nathan Cleary-Alsbury had a golden opportunity to make it 4-3. But yeah, disappointing. It wouldn't be the last opportunity to get, though. Warren Cleary trying to slot it through, and Sean Power, yeah, I mean, you can't have any regrets about that. Sean Power making it 4-3, and fantastic, fantastic work from him. I mean, what can you say? So yeah, 4-3, and it was looking very harsh for Sunflower Shop. They tried so hard, and they looked like they were going to get nothing for their efforts. They lofted it up one last time, and Annie Quinn couldn't get there in time. So Kilmac Barbers somehow, I mean, that's incredible. So 92 minutes gone, a 4-all draw. I mean, really a fantastic game. Disappointing for Portlaw. They would have felt they could have performed a lot better in this game, especially defensively. But yeah, Sean Power got a hat trick anyway, so I guess he'll be happy personally with his performance. Yeah, but happy enough with that. Rathgarmic Dynamos were at home to Rainbow Hall FC in this encounter. It was again another game that didn't have many implications for anything at all, but Richie Power almost scored very early on, and Rathgarmic looked to threaten the Rainbow Hall goal, Willie John Kiley being slotted in, and I don't quite know what happened there, but definitely one of the funniest goals I've seen in the Kilmac League. I mean, Ronaldo was at fault for the goal, apparently, that's what they said. Oh, shit. I mean, god damn it. What happened here? Oh man. It's brilliant. And he does kind of do it as well, and I don't know, but yeah, the crowd at the San Siro, the Rathgarmic San Siro now, that is, they got a good laugh out of that, I guess. Well worth the price of entry. Joselu slotted in Orang, and Orang tried to get the ball in, and he did, making it 1-1. I mean, I guess redeeming a lot of the team. Samuel Eto'o being the one to finish it. But yeah, I mean, just a generally meaningless game. They would get an opportunity to score the winner though, and Joselu somehow directs a goalwards. I don't know how he got the accuracy on that, but with 94 minutes gone, Rainbow Hall steal a win from Rathgarmic, and I have to say it's fairly improbable after a nightmare start. To be fair, Rathgarmic did not create enough themselves to win the game, so I think on the basis of the performance, it's an accurate reflection. We finished the week with Byron Kilmeaden hosting St. Mary's Hurling. I mean, really a true top of the table clash here. The two teams gunning for it, but Byron Kilmeaden were in a bit more desperate need than St. Mary's Hurling at the moment. Tombango Shengo Kronk Chapman fired into the net to start the second half after what was a fairly uninteresting first half. Then they broke forward again, did the Kilmeaden lads. Lewis Figo cutting inside and got into the penalty spot. Unselfishly, I should say, squaring it for Georgia Hadji, who had no problem sending the St. Mary's goalkeeper in all sorts of directions. Tombango Shengo Kronk Chapman then got in behind the defence and somehow forced this error. Oh man, it was pretty desperate. But yeah, it sums up what was a very bad day for St. Mary's Hurling, and Dr. Avocado Man blasting it, almost getting there. But that's about it for this week. I've been on the plan. Thank you for watching my videos, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.